In Rahul Sadasivan's Bramayugam, there is a scene where Thevan, the protagonist, is served dinner at Poti's mana. He thanks and praises God for his grace and providence. Poti stares stone cold at Thevan and questions him, "But I gave you all that, right? Then why are you thanking God?" There is no other recent Malayalam movie which has captured the spirit or mood of our age the way Bramayugam does. Later in the movie, Thevan contemplates his escape from Poti's mansion, a place where not even a mango tree blooms, a place which smells of death. He is greeted by an endless rain of despair with Poti's shadow looming large on him, declaring with vicious laughter,
"This is Bramayuga. Kaliyugathinte oru apabhramsham."
This is Bramayugam, the age of madness, the worsened era of degeneration and end times, a millennium-long frenzy of violence. Poti's words extinguishes the last flicker of hope for Thevan, God. No matter how loudly you sing and pray to him, Poti says he won't hear you. Worshipping God in Bramayugam serves no purpose, since it was the exodus of God which marked the beginning of the age. Friedrich Neitzche almost prophetically wrote in the parable of madman. The madman sprang into their midst and pierced them with his glances. "Where has God gone?" he cried. "I shall tell you, we have killed him, you and I. We are his murderers. But how have we done this? How were we able to drink up the sea? Who gave us the sponge to wipe away the entire horizon?" The absent God of Bramayugam is echoed in the ugliness of the mansion's kitchen, and even louder in the black and white color palette of the movie. It's almost as if the canvas of the world has been sucked out of its color since its painter was murdered. Nath Puducherry's lyrics goes like this: "Aadityan illathae koorirul moodumbol, paazhthudi paadum paanante kanneeru, ullage novunnu unmagal maayunnu, aararum illathe njan endu cheyum." God was our sun, our Aadityan, our constant, the light and life around which human existence orbited. What happens when we unchain the earth from its sun? Neitzche pondered. The despair and disorientation that is entailed when life is sucked out of its meaning. Whither is it moving now? Whither are we moving now? Away from all suns. Are we not perpetually falling? Backward, sideward, forward, in all directions. Is there any up or down left? Are we not straying through an infinite nothing? God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him. How shall we, murderers of all murderers, console ourselves? That which was the holiest and mightiest of all that the world has yet possessed has bled to death under our knives. The price our age pays for the murder of God is an almost spiritual enslavement to power. Though politically, we have moved away from the relics of feudalism and colonialism to democratic freedom, the goblins of power still masquerades amongst us and even within ourselves. Alexander Solzhenitsyn articulated this sentiment brilliantly. He wrote, "Our present system is unique in world history because over and above its physical and economic constraints, it demands of us a total surrender of our souls, continuous and active participation in the general conscious life. As we look more and more into the mouth of power, spirit and beauty are sucked out of law, work, family, religion, politics, and even life." Echoing the Mahabharata, there is a scene where the goblin or Chatan masquerading as Poti entices Thevan to play a game of dice with him. There is no way you play a game of dice with the devil and expect you will win or the game will end. It enslaves you by rigging the game as Shakuni did. To this putrefaction of the soul, as Solzhenitsyn wrote, this spiritual enslavement, human beings who wish to be human cannot consent. When Caesar, having exacted what is Caesar's, demands still more insistently that we render him what is God's, that is a sacrifice we dare not make.